Break in the case in a Fort Lauderdale double murder that shocked the community. And the person who's now charged with the crime has been under investigation since that killing.
NBC6 reporter Marissa Bag has more on who was arrested and reaction from the family of the victims. Marissa.
Javon, this elderly couple that was killed, they've been married some 60 plus years, and they were murdered in one of the places that they would have felt the safest, their home here in Fort Lauderdale. But today's arrest does bring some long-awaited relief for this family. Dennis J. Parker and his wife Jeannie are grateful for the first time in 5 months, knowing the man suspected in his parents' killing is in custody. Fort Lauderdale police arrested 30-year-old Maurice Newson for double murder Tuesday. An officer escorted a man fitting Newson's description into the Broward County Jail hours ago. The murders shocked the family and the community.
Major, my stepfather, he was my mentor. He was the one that I got my Christian knowledge from. And for somebody to come in there and kill him, which he was 88, 89 years old, and my mother was 87, come on. You don't kill angels and think that you're going to get away with it.
Detectives first arrested Newson back in May, accusing him of selling the couple's missing car, which was found in a tow yard days after the murders. Newson was released on bond days later, and police now say they have the evidence to prove he committed murder. Newson knew his victims. He dated their granddaughter, which only pains Parker more.
My parents was real nice to Maurice. I just can't understand how the Grim Reaper, because that's what he was, to come in and murder my parents.
The arrest is driving a wedge through the family. Police say the couple's granddaughter was untruthful back in May when they questioned her about whether she was involved in the crime. Parker hopes Newson reveals whether others were involved.
I'm thinking you give him a bar and he ain't gonna say nothing, but he gonna sing like a mockingbird now.
So Newson is now charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder as well as robbery. That's on top of the dealing in stolen property charge from back in May. Fort Lauderdale police telling us this is still an active investigation, and they implore anyone who may have information pertaining to this case to call them directly or Broward County Crime Stoppers.
May I first say rest in peace to this couple. They should still be here. Imagine living to 87, 88, 89 and to be taken out by a gremlin just because they just felt like it was nothing else to do. And yet I don't see any of the typicals down here speaking about this, speaking out against it, saying anything, supporting this family, nothing. Where's Al? Where's Ben? At this point, where's Steve and DL and all the rest of them that tell you that racism is your problem? White supremacy, racism, and discrimination are the reasons why Black people can't and don't have anything, remain at the bottom of the wealth gap, and they need Kamala Harris in there to make things better. Actually, where's Kamala Harris to speak on this? At this point, even Joe Biden, even though we know he basically out of here, y'all want to act like everything that happened under Biden doesn't count towards Kamala because she was vice president. You're full of ish. It all goes to her. She does not get a clean slate. She does not get a blank slate so that you all can just write in anything that you want to and make believe what it is that you think that this woman is going to do. Why is there nothing on her page about crime? Why is no one seemingly wanting to talk about the crime? We've been talking about crime for years now. Joe can continue to say, and Kamala can say it too, that crime is down, and then you come across these stories. Why is this one not hyped up more so just as much as Sonia Massey? Why is Ben not concerned about these Black people? So you all are really trying to tell me that there are more oppressors out here taking out Black people than Black people taking out Black people? You're really saying that that's what's going on? Are you all not watching the news? Are you all not watching YouTube? Are you all not getting your local news? Are you all not seeing what's going on amongst the culture? The culture has issues. Black people don't want to address it, acknowledge it. And while they're not, and trying to make sure that gremlins get out because of the disproportionately affected people who can't afford shit, so they don't languish in jail all over one case, that case in New York City. Now every criminal gets to get out And then people like this get to be taken on up out of here, or people that look like this get to suffer amongst those same gremlins because not my baby, even though it's your baby time and time and time and time again out here playing GTA in real life. And while that man is 30 years old, it's all the damn same. It's typically a male. Sorry, y'all. I know I got a lot of men here. Let's tell the truth. Shame devil. It's a lot of males that are out here that are out of control, coming from single baby mama households, no male figure of any substance in their daggone lives. Everybody want to be out here doing what they want to do. Everybody trying to get whatever they can get for the free. Nobody want to work for anything. You expect the government to take care of you. Then you produce a gremlin. You ain't taking care of them. They out at 1 a.m. deleting people, get off. They out at 3 a.m. deleting people, they get off. They out there trying to rob cars and somebody protects their daggone neighborhood, city, and property. That person goes to jail. Then you're out here talking about, we don't understand. Oh, defund the police? We just seemingly forgot about all that. All this social justice crap has failed, and y'all will not acknowledge it. All the social justice crap has failed. It has worked against black people. I think the social justice has done more than the damn crime bill against black people. Y'all will refuse to acknowledge it. I ain't got no stats to back it up, but I know that every single day, there are stories like this. And no one, meaning Al, Ben, I ain't even gonna include Jesse no more, Sean King, none of these niggas that y'all claim support black people, care about black people, are talking about it, are doing anything about it, are worried about it. You ain't got no Black Lives Matter. You ain't got no NAACP. You ain't got no blacks talking about what blacks are doing against blacks. You cannot be this ignorant and stupid. The problem is coming from inside of the damn house. When is that going to be addressed? Stop worrying about what the fuck white people are doing and worry about what we are doing. We out here talking about gas stations are the problem. Gas stations need to be closed because they're the problem with the crime. Don't give me no where do these GUNs come from. That's not the point. Your kids are out here breaking into cars. Now, why people leave GUNs in the car, I have no idea, but that's a whole different live stream. Why is it that your kids can't seem to stay out of trouble? Why is it that you're raising criminals and you don't want to acknowledge it? Why is it that your kids are out any old time of the morning that they want to be? Why is it that your kid thinks it's okay to take a cone and hit an elder? Why is it that your kid can be out at 3 a.m. in the morning at 13, breaking into cars, rolling up in a stolen car, and we're supposed to have empathy and sympathy because now he on up out of here? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and black people refuse to acknowledge what the real problems are. But somehow, some way, I'm supposed to be symbolic and just die on the sword for Kamala Harris, who ain't doing ish, ain't done ish, ain't gonna do ish, and y'all gonna be right back here 4 years later saying the same damn crap. You're gonna be mad at her, and we're gonna be over here laughing about it. If you ain't doing nothing about crime, I ain't got no time for you. If you not doing something about this daggone migrant situation, I ain't got no time for you. And if you think that the best thing that you can offer is ABs and giving more people resources when they're able-bodied people because they certainly know how to lay on that back and get a baby in them, then why can't they get up and go work? I don't care how many kids you have. Stop having damn kids if you can't afford them. Everyone can have trouble, and I'm not saying that there shouldn't be help out there, for sure. But if you ain't paying into the damn system, you don't get shit. But somehow, some way, the Democrats find a way to give everything to your detriment. You refuse to see it, and then turn around and talk about how you don't have no wealth. How the fuck you gonna have some damn wealth when someone is giving you everything? You're gonna get what they want you to have. That's just how that works. But you can't explain anything to y'all. Y'all think you know it all. Continue on. Stay the F away from me and mine. And when you are in the same situation 4 years from now, if Kamala gets elected, then we will go ahead and continue to laugh at you. She don't care about black people, just like the rest of those black people don't care about black people. They care about the color green. Rest in peace to these people. Prayerfully, they will go ahead and take everyone who did something to them or who was involved in it and put them all under the jail. Build more jails. I'm for all that. That's it. That's all. Y'all know what to do. I'll see you on the next one.